What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am Magicide. Welcome back to our Geek Fest here playing Shadowrun Chronicles, Boston Lockdown. I want to say that I finally remembered to actually look this up and do like a little bit, tiny bit of research on the topic. And you want to know something? I can't find Cliffhanger's Productions. Like, I can't find like a website or contact information or anything. I did get a hold, or excuse me, I sent a friend request to the main developer here on Steam, the person that actually posts the official news for this game through Steam. So we'll see if I can get a hold of the person that way and maybe get a little bit more information on an actual lockdown, no pun intended, date on the servers for this game. Because I would really like to actually, number one, obviously finish the campaign, but I mean, if I could get an official date to give everybody of when the shutdown is going to occur, and then I can get that episode published like pretty quickly here. You know, you guys will get better word, and therefore might be able to enjoy the game before it goes offline. So what I did in between episodes was I was just taking a look.
Exclusivity.
You know, I just now noticed the little like screen up here. It's changed. It's changed to Buster. That's pretty sexy. Buster being the man down here. This guy. It's a nice little touch. I forgot about that. So anyways, I've been thinking about this. You know, I've been talking about it for several episodes about actually going off into another direction. And I'm thinking I'm going to go blunt. If I go blunt, I have 16 skill points. I think I know I can get the first 2 skills. I don't know if I can get the third. Yes, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So this just reduces the cooldown. So if I learn that skill, okay, so we only need one more to actually get either a mind or body. I think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do 1 into blunt. And then when we get a little bit more skills, I think what I really want to do next is really either save up for probably Headcracker, which is basically just an over-glorified. Oh man, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. God damn it, I forgot all about that. Oh well. I was gonna say I forgot about Shotgun's Headcracker skill. And then gain an extra action this turn. Okay, so maybe it actually would work in conjunction, because it looks like it's just a stun. I don't know if it actually does any damage. Yeah, Buckshot is good. It's kind of situational. I don't know, man. It's kind of situational. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with what we got. Anyways, let's talk to the villagers here, and then we'll pick up our quest from Smedley, because it appears that there are no side quests available. So let's go have at it with Lady Luck, and again, we'll see if we have any weapons and armor upgrades. Alrighty, let's go into shotguns. Hey, look at that. So we got an upgrade here. The used Spaz 22/2. It's only a small damage upgrade, and I don't know. Anytime you see used, you know it's going to be the lesser version of it. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of refrain from that. Although the one thing we could probably buy is we could actually go up to Razor now. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to go up to Razor. I think I'm going to actually buy a melee weapon. So that means if Lady Luck has got an new inventory, I'm pretty sure Pancake does. There we go, finally. Yes. Improved polymer coating, responsive filament, it's tech armor, ceramic plating, biofiber. So the elemental essence is actually interesting. It gives you a whole bunch of hit points, walk and sprint bonuses. I'm just not sure where would you want to use this. I mean, unless you were gonna go like straight up melee and melee only, then I could see this working out for you, because you'd probably want a large movement radius, obviously, you know, so you can like hit and run as much as possible. So, but we're not doing that. We're gonna go with the improved polymer coating here. It's nice and cheap. Let's see here. We need to go into here. Armor. Improved polymer coating. So technically, you know, if you really wanted to keep your polymer coating, just simply because we can't buy a regular version of it anymore. Although, you know what? I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell this elemental essence that I have. I don't need it. Okay, we also don't need you. Cred sticks can be sold. Yeah, I know, I've got a whole bunch of shit here. I could probably sell some of this, but I'm not, like, hurting for money. So I think we're just gonna let it be, let it be. And vacate the premise. Oh, improved reinforced cyber arm. Oh, booyah. Oh, wait, that's the one we have equipped. What am I talking about? Foolish. Okay, so let's get rid of this older one. The stabilized cyber arm. I guess we'll just keep that for now. Right. So then I guess we will go over here and peruse the council's wares, because I'm pretty sure there's got to be some upgrades there as well. Nice, quick, and easy to the point conversations. Definitely enjoying that.
Disperse immediately and vacate the premises. This area.
So when I was looking up Cliffhanger Productions, I did actually find out that they are the same development studio that we're working on the Jagged Alliance online game. I don't know whatever happened to that. I know it wasn't really marketed that well, and the Jagged Alliance series has been one of those series that unfortunately it was like some of the really early games were really good, but then later sequels kind of like ruined it, and then people forgot about the game. But if you're looking for like a really awesome old school, totally worth your time tactics-based RPG, you should definitely check out the Jagged Alliance series. If I had a personal favorite, I haven't played through them all, but from what I have played, I would definitely recommend playing Jagged Alliance 2. Really fun game. It's old. Very old.
Display log.
Emergency power buffer at 98%. Estimated time until irreversible degradation to Class A items, 7 hours.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that had a voice actor. That was totally and completely unscripted there. I had no idea. So what do we actually have for our arms? We have the improved reinforced cyber arms. Can we buy the better version? Looks like the answer to that is no. Okay, so he doesn't actually have his upgrades. I'm assuming that he'll probably get his upgrade soon. That's fine. Let's go over here and talk to Razor. She's going to be the melee weapon vendor. What do you have, my young lady? Oh, and she also has tactical items. Interesting. I think we're going to go with blunt. So really, I just want to go for raw damage. Unless, of course, there's like some really big, shocking differences in stats. It looks like the used Tonfa here has the best damage, but it just has a lesser crit chance, and I'm okay with that. I'm kind of like not really wanting to buy it because it's a used Tonfa, and I'd rather just get the regular Tonfa. So I think we're going to hold off on that. Or should I? Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off. It's fine. If I don't pick one up in this next major story mission, then I'll just go buy one. Oh, and the collector. The collector, I think, is the other guy that does some of the side quests. If I'm not mistaken, I think the collector is the guy that does like the end game side quests.
So what are we going to do now?
Hold on. Looks like we've already fallen off at the deep end. There's someone trying to break into the tunnels.
Again?
What tunnels?
Don't be daft. The catacombs under this little fiefdom here.
Technically, it's pronounced fiefdom. It's a fief, not a fife. You pronounce the second vowel, ladies and gentlemen. Simple English.
Your stash?
That, the power supply, and plenty more things that we'll desperately need now that they've boxed us in.
So if memory serves me correctly, I believe these tunnels are different. Oh, you want to know something? This guy's got like a floating pumpkin. Does that have anything to do with Halloween, or is that like a specialty thing? So the people that actually backed this in the Kickstarter campaign, some people, if you see that they have like the little Shadowrun icon over their head, I think that's like the only in-game indicator. I don't know if they have access to additional cosmetic items. I remember looking at the Kickstarter campaign at one point, like way after it ended, just to see what was all included in it. But I just honestly cannot remember. So go to pets. Yeah. Maybe it's just like a random drop from like a treasure box or something. I don't know if that's like a Kickstarter shimmy-doo-dah thingy. I'm gonna have to look that up. Let's see here. We want to go to Trouble on the Homefront. You are called to defend the catacombs under the market. It appears there is some kind of attack. Okay. We have a Decker here. A very sexy looking Decker. Ooh, that has data bomb. Yes. Sold. I want to bring Batshit. He's got lockpick. So I'd really love to bring a rigger with me. I'm just not convinced that they're good anymore. They've been so heavily nerfed that I feel like they're kind of junk now. Wow, there are a ton of different Deckers for this mission. You know what? I think we're gonna go with, is there another? Oh, that's fantastic. You hear that? That was a little noise from the pumpkin. Was that like a specialty item? I just want to know. Yesterday was Halloween. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna bring Magnus. Fine. Start. Just do it. The catacombs are warm and dusty. You hear sounds of fighting ahead. So we must drive back the attackers! Exclamation mark. And make sure Buster and Sarah stay alive. Interesting, Randall. Didn't realize we were gonna get access to both of them, but that's cool.
Glad you could finally join us.
Ah, yes. It is this mission that I was thinking of.
In case you hadn't noticed, I was kind of busy escaping the tunnels.
Good. We can use your spelunking experience. Someone is trying to break into the tunnels below the market.
Why do we care?
Because then our entire base of operations in this mad shithole is at risk.
Right. So what do we do?
Two things. The emergency generators are down here. If we have no power, we're toast.
And the other objective?
Buster has some mages down here doing a ritual to seal off the entrances. You need to keep them safe.
Check. Let's roll.
So again, I apologize for the loud level of some of the voices, the dialogue in this game. It's not my fault, man. If you've been keeping up with the series, you no doubt have heard me bitch about it. It's that some voices were recorded and they're just really muted and quiet.
You need any assistance?
No, we're frosty. Check with the other groups. We can hold them off.
This is kind of an actual little bit of a harder mission. It's not exactly that hard, but it is easier if you have other human players. But it'd be nice to actually see how far I can actually take this guy. Okay. So right now it's just containment. I'm just trying to get the lay of the land. We got Buster down here. We've got an organ harvesting node. We have a data cube. I know there's a few other things. I think there might be some turrets here. Okay, Blamco Mac. For some reason, it's just not letting me up. I think we have to probably talk to Buster first. Bust a bust. Wow, that's... Oh, for a second there, I was like, is this game like bugged out? They just happen to have the same portrait. We're gonna have to pay attention to that.
You're a sight for sore eyes. We need to plug that tunnel there.
I've got your back.
Okay, so let's see here. We have to clear the hallway. We have another gather node over here. Info cubes. Dude, how come I can't come up here? I think it's scripted. So we'll just move up. And then we'll cast haste on Blamco Mac. Okay, Mr. Mac, how come we can't talk to him? Is it because we already heard from him, or what? Okay, so Magnus here has double the movement, so why don't we move up one here? Wait, what the hell? It said that I had 2 moves. Whatever. You know what? It's fine. These guys are definitely closing in, but that's perfect because then they start to basically clump up like that, and you can just take all of your awesome little AoE spells, like Data Bomb here. Does that actually affect... Okay, so Data Bomb is awesome because it doesn't affect any of the player characters, it just affects the enemies. Why don't we do it? Do lots of damage, baby! And it's like mass marking everybody, right? I thought I was supposed to mark everybody. Oh, it was. It only marked the one guy. It only marked the one person. I don't know about the one that we killed, but still. Whatever. I think what we're going to do here is stand right here. We're going to use Blast 2. And we can include all 3 of these guys. This is why I wanted wide and not far. Unfortunately, the damage is... Well, it is what it is. We have access to Buster. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. We got a flamethrower. Burn that thing! Damage 11 to 15. And then a grenade. Interesting. Very interesting. Awesome. The bad news is that... God damn it. We're not going to be able to kill everybody here. Because... God damn it. And then there's this node down here. I'll tell myself what. Let's move down here. Zap this guy. Or not. There's just this little node down here I want to make sure I get. The rest of this should be pretty straightforward. Let's take our Decker here. Moving him on up, moving on up. If we can get this in the first turn, oh nice, we got a new deck we can sell, we can haste ourselves, perfect. Although that might have been completely unnecessary. I think we're gonna put ourselves behind some heavy cover here, but we do have a demolish node.
They're trying to take out the generators. I could use some fire support.
Roger.
Roger! We got some dogs, another melee 2x4 guy. Pistol dude. Probably should back up a little bit because they are really close for comfort. Wow, that's really loud. We got our suicide bombers here. And yes, the suicide bombers will work in your favor. So for instance, let's move Batshit back. Cast Mana Ball. Oh, look at that. Look at how much damage this thing does. Awesome. And it was a crit. Fortunately, it didn't kill our infected bomber over here. Let's see here. You're... No! Misclicked again. Damn it. Wow. That really pisses me off that you can do that in this game. Like, just misclick and just shoot your own guys. Like, I appreciate friendly fire in video games, because it definitely makes it a little bit more immersive. believable. So yeah, if there were enemies standing around the suicide bomber, they would definitely take the damage. Let's see, Blamco Mac. God, this sucks. All right, Sarah, you have a stun grenade. Shit. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to go for the suicide bomber. Of course we miss. Terrible luck today. Really, really sloppy.
These generators are pretty much the only thing keeping the market alive. No power, no grid, no nothing.
So when the dogs howl, by the way, it's sometimes either just frightens you and it makes you move out of your position, or, as you saw, it stuns you sometimes. Although I don't know if it has anything to do with the different versions of this, because the infected Bargeld is the bigger version of the dogs, whereas this is like the middle version, the infected Cyberdog. So if I didn't want to misclick again, let's take out the dog. Let's rotate the map here. Yeah, unfortunately, Buster has some really nasty movement right now. So this is really good in a cone. Wow, did I straight up kill her? I almost feel like this should be bugged out. Shouldn't this turret actually be shooting these things? Am I mistaking something here? Well, let's get... Oh, yes. Alright, well, there's our turret. Was that really all of our turns? I mean, apparently our Decker here got stunned. And I had no idea. We were getting pretty messed up here. Come on, please do it. Yeah! I was wondering what the radius effect of his blast was, and it was definitely close enough. So 2 squares was enough to actually take out this other dog, and that's what I was really banking on. I was either saying, I'm making a huge mistake here by just one-shotting the bomber and thereby leaving the dog, or I did the smart thing and shoot the infected bomber, and then he blows up and then kills the dog, which is exactly what happened. Okay, so we got a jazzed up dwarf lady here. I think we're gonna move behind the wall. Go ahead and mark you. Mr. Blamco Mac. God damn it. How do you miss something like that? 50% chance to hit that right? And we miss again. Oh my god. I don't know who do I want to get rid of, honestly, because I think we're gonna have to do you. Oh, that's right. We still had Sarah. Probably could have been paying attention to that. The question is, do you have enough damage here? The answer is yes. Oh no, I misclicked again. Oh my god. The turret for the rescue. I'm telling you, man, I'm just getting really frustrated. It's just so easy to misclick in this game. It's not that easy to misclick in, like, XCOM. And I know that's like the gold standard of these tactics-based RPGs. I don't want to, like, kill Buster here because he just has no more armor. It's not letting me actually see what's in the next room over here. I think we should probably move back. I probably should have moved Buster back. So instead, what I'm gonna have him do is, yeah, let's cast haste on Buster. I can't. For real? He's not in line of sight. Are you kidding me? That's appalling. Still don't have eyesight. Let's just get a couple armors up on our people. And then Sarah, you have the lockpick. You're pretty much worthless to me. I think we could probably move you. The problem is that there's going to be enemies coming from both directions. So I'd like to take the middle of the road approach here. Should get a couple of these. Oh. Okay, so now we got a lot of... Buster just got fucked up. What do we do here? What should I do? I think I should probably take... Oh, they used up all Blamco Max's movements. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's what I'm saying. The pathing in this game is something to be... something left to be desired, because if I moved here, then I demolished, I think I would have had another movement. Another action. So how big of a cone do we have here? Not very big. So again, what I'm going to do... We're going to cast haste on Buster. Like, I need Buster to stay alive, because I think if he dies, that's the end of the mission. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do here. I think we just data bomb. It'd really be nice if I could actually get this melee guy over here, but that's not going to be a possibility. And it missed the big man. Shit. We do have this this infected bomber down here, but we can pretty much disregard that guy. Do. Gonna have to. Nice. Then I can even use my stun grenade on this guy. Oh my god, and she missed. Wow. The good news is the big Decker, the Drecker guy down here, this fool, the ganger, went after the whatchamacallit instead. The turret. There we go. So if I manage to get Sarah out of here, shoot this guy. And then say, take Buster. Actually, better yet, let's take Batshit here. Then use his mana ball. Do that damage, baby! And then we'll take Buster. We'll put him behind some really nice cover, finally. Yes, and then we'll do our cone attack.
Looks like they're holding off for now. You might want to catch your breath and find some cover.
We're doing fine. Don't you worry about us.
So I think it's about that time we casted armor on Buster. Then we can finally take, say, Blamco-Mac here. Take a look at the info cube. Excellent, he still has another movement, so we're gonna actually reload here. But of course, I think pretty much anybody else with firearms, with the exception of Sarah here. Nobody else needs to reload. So we're just gonna hold off. I'm pretty certain that I'm not able to go up into this room yet. So we're just gonna end our turn. So you're Buster, you have regular grenade. I was gonna say, man, if Sarah or Buster actually had a health kit, a med pack of some kind.
The mages have started their incantations. Keep them safe until they're done.
Okay, so I think this is where basically we need to defend this room over here, this chamber, and that the enemies are going to come from everywhere. Like, I'm pretty sure that this gets blown up and enemies pour through there. I don't remember if enemies come through this, like, this grated door or whatever. And since they're done over here, I'm pretty sure we can get access to this room, so we might as well start moving over in that general direction. It's going to take a couple of double movements here. Do I have somebody else with organ harvesting? I do. I'm just half tempted to keep Buster just in a corner somewhere, tucked away. Yeah, I made quite a few mistakes here. Now, they weren't exactly bad strategic decisions. They were just player error. Straight up misclicks. That's all it is. All right, so we know that we got some enemies coming over from here. Couple of melee guys. We got the infected ganger. So it's about that time. Oh yes. Should be really easy here. Oh, this would be really perfect for Buster. I can't pass up on this opportunity, by the way. The cone. Oh yes. God, it just does so much damage. Yep. We have one more melee guy alive over here. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to attack them all, so I got to pretty much choose my targets here. So I think we're going to go just straight up mana bolt you. And then with Sarah, we will shoot. Now, I don't know what I want to do with Blamco-Mac at this second. Probably... I really want to put him behind some, like, nice heavy cover here. So, say, put him over here. Because we know we're going to have some enemies that flood in from this direction. It's a perfect time for a blast. Oh, we could totally hit my own guys. Alright, so we gotta make sure that we're aiming over this direction somewhere. Nice, and we got the crit. Wow. Pretty much decimated both of those guys. It's gonna be really hard to do in like an AoE over here. So Buster, I think we'll move you up. Unfortunately, we got a miss there. Right now, I'm just basically doing containment. Would have been really sweet if I got the actual kill there. But alas. Right. So if I don't end up killing this guy, he's going to actually take out one of these other guys, so we might as well take him out. There we go. And then finally, we'll just zap this man. So we got somebody on drugs. I could stun this guy. This lady. I think we're gonna do that. And Buster, where do we want to put you though, dude? So low hit points. Quite a few enemies coming over from this direction, so I think it's probably that time to say move up. Blamco Mac is quite exposed. Oh, I really don't want to use my blackout though. That's the problem. So I guess we'll use Sarah to actually get this info cube here. She's not like completely worthless, but she is on the lesser end of the spectrum when it comes to the usefulness of, say, the characters that I have available to me right now. This would be a really outstanding time to use haste on Blamco Mac. Oh, look at that. We actually have another movement, another action. Well, I think we're just going to reload. So then that way I have double barrel available next turn. I think we could probably move up. Say over here, and I could totally give armor to these astral childs, whatever. So I'm going to assume that the AI is going to prioritize these guys, and then I think what we'll do is move you up just a little bit, and then finally we have you, sir. We'll just mark this. The one that's jazzed out of their mind. All right, there we go. There's our bad guys. Hey, I was right. Look at that. They even got the crit. The armor paid off. So we have 2 dogs, 2 cyber dogs.
How long is this going to take?
This is some powerful mojo. It can't be rushed.
So we'll pretty much use Blamco Mac as just cleanup crew with the dogs. I kind of hate to use him with this shotgun. I mean, it's guaranteed kill against these dogs, but I just hate to do it because it's such a high amount of damage that I feel like it's kind of wasted. Nice. Yeah, I know I could have used Data Spike on this other one that's way over here. I'd rather have not done that. We can zap you. We have 2 mages left. So we have 6 physical armor left. I think we're gonna do armor again. Yep. I mean, if these guys are gonna be basically bullet sponges, then why not? Bullet sponges indeed. Still has their 6 armor here. Perfect. We've got a bomber, so I think we probably want to use our decker here. Really prefer full cover. Doesn't really look like I'm going to be afforded that, so half cover it is. The question is am I close enough to this dude's blast radius? I don't think I am. We're gonna go for the data spike over here on the crazed security guard. Finally kill her, so I don't have to sit there and completely live through her relentless pistol crit on the one astral child over here. And besides, this guy's not exactly behind a lot of cover. He's pretty exposed. Real easy target. It's just going to be a question of whether or not I'm going to actually be able to kill him. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay, so we were far enough away. Finally moved Blamco Mac up just enough to start getting access to these guys. So if I really wanted to, I could probably cast Haste on Blamco Mac here and maybe end this mission. I think this may be one of those missions where... Wait, wasn't he supposed to... Never mind. I was just saying, shouldn't he have received another action? But I guess I'm mistaken. But anyways, I think this is the type of mission that you basically just end. But when it stops, it stops. We don't have to go to a green area. So here's the deal, right? This guy is bottlenecked. These guys are going to kind of hang back right now. They're perfect AoE fodder right now. And look at that, I even have my data bomb. Then fortunately, we do have, is it 2 dogs? Yeah, 2 dogs. I don't care. Doesn't make a difference to me. Otherwise, I could use Blackout, which is going to be fairly effective. I think we're going to do this. So much better. I'm going to do mass damage here. Blamco, don't really have much of a choice. I think we're just going to have to double barrel that guy. Although... That is one of the unfortunate parts about casting a spell so far away like that. The far and furthest away you go, as you can tell, like very close up, you can see 93% chance to hit, and over here it's 55. Still a miss. Buster, we're gonna keep him hung back here. So right now would be the perfect time to actually move Sarah up, because she does have a stun grenade, and she would be useful for getting rid of the dogs, for delivering the lethal blow to them. Die. My mages are in an absolutely perfect position here to do that damage, baby. Look at that. Nice. Take our other mage and do the same goddamn thing. Let's make sure that we're not actually double moving. Oh man, we don't have enough MP, but we do have a suicide bomber here who's going to do lethal damage to these other dogs. Yep. That's how it's done. So we do have data spike, perfect. As a matter of fact, we could probably move up a little bit. There we go. Increase our odds of actually hitting this last enemy here. Ah, yes, that's right. We have to wait for the timer to end. It's fine. Bust to bust. Let's put you, say, in heavy cover over here. And then I guess we'll end our turn here.
Excellent work. The entrances are sealed. The rest is just mop up. You can head home.
Yep, I was indeed correct. This is one of those missions that just ends. So it's a good thing that I actually picked up everything and interacted with everything. It was quite a long mission there, 45 minutes. Let's turn in our quest and get our rewards.
Boy, that was close. Thanks for helping.
Wouldn't want to lose my best fixer.
Your concern is touching.
So what now? We can't get out, and it seems staying here isn't that good of an option either.
I'm working on that. First off, we need to make ourselves defensible and stock up on ammo.
You're planning for a siege? Seriously?
I like to be prepared, and apparently we are not going anywhere soon.
Nice, 5 karma, whole bunch of new yen. We did not receive any kind of weapons in this previous mission, so we're gonna go over to Razor and see if she's got the non-used version. She does not. I really don't want to buy the used version. I just don't want to do it. Lots of people to talk to here. We have 2 side quests from the Collector and Jane. We'll get to those in the next episode here. I'm just really genuinely just looking for upgrades. Good upgrades. Yeah, we're gonna hold off. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed it, ladies and gents. See you guys in the next episode where we're gonna continue to work our way through this rest of this game here. As a matter of fact, you know what? Yesterday being Halloween, other than the fact of, you know, having to deal with trick-or-treaters and kicking back and having a nice little evening to myself, today is another day that I have pretty much all day to game, and I really just want to pound this game out. All of my other series are hurting so much because of this game. So I think we're going to do quite a few more episodes today, and I look forward to seeing you there. So I'll see you then. Take care and have a good one.